Okay, great. Now it's time for you to introduce yourself.
Oh, my name is Yoshio Kitamura. Please call me Yoshi or Yoshi-san.
Oh, Yoshi-san. Okay, hello, Yoshi.
I was working for the NTT very long time, but I'm retired now. So almost 10 years ago, I off my office and perfectly retirement. So and almost 10 years I joined some volunteer groups. So one is take care of the aged people, and others teaching Japanese for foreigners. So anyway, I enjoy my twilight years. So that's all.
Okay, that's great, Yoshi-san. So it's like you were a teacher before.
I'm not a teacher, and I used to be a computer programmer.
Okay, so that's nice. That's nice, like recalling your previous jobs, your previous experiences. And now, what keeps you busy? Like studying English lessons?
One of my hobbies is travel abroad. So 30 more times I already go abroad. So and personal traveling need English ability. That's why I continue the English conversation. But recently, almost stopping go abroad. So because my wife don't against strong for jet sick. So and recently I changed the domestic travel. But English is the only opportunity to talk with young generations. So for my age, I don't so much opportunity to talk young generations. So and I'm so lucky. So and through the English I have an opportunity to talk with like you young generation, and another purpose to learn English is prevent from my senile dementia.
Yeah.
That's all.
That's okay. That's all. Thank you, Yoshi-san. Yeah, that's good because as we grow older, we have studies that say that you have to. Your older people are prone to getting dementia or other kind of like that complication, and then in order for you to keep up or like maintain that healthy, like you can practice your mind, your brain. So it's also important that you communicate, keep talking, keep engaging with other people. So like this, we are having a conversation. It would be very helpful for you.
You are very right. So English is very helpful to me. So it's good, always good stimulation. So and keep my memory. So.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Okay, this is very good, Yoshi-san. And okay, now we are going to review first your previous lesson and then proceed to the actual lesson.
Okay.
Okay, so your previous lesson was all about... Okay, do you have your lesson opened?
Oh, yes, already prepared.
Okay. Okay, that's great. Now, let's review your previous lesson. It was lesson 30, have you seen? Question mark.
Have you seen? So I choose 31. Being cautious.
The actual lesson is being cautious 31, and then your previous lesson was have you seen?
Previous lesson, you are right. So.
Yeah, and it was about asking someone or It was a lesson about when you ask someone that, oh, have you seen this? Have you seen this place? So it's for conversational American English.
Yes.
Now, your actual lesson is lesson 31, being cautious. Oh, interesting. Okay, so let's go to exercise number 1. Picture description. Please describe the picture shown below.
Okay, in this picture, I can see the spacious avenue. So there's a brown tile putting up on the road. So this tile, design of this tile has a natural shape, not using the artificial straight line. So the respective tile borderline using the white paste. So the total impression this style is like a spider's web. This style must be new. White paste, not dry yet. So because there's a yellow banner, so it's for pedestrian. So prevent the pedestrian put on this new tile. So I can notice banners character is not English. So the English caution is the last word, T-I-O-N, but this banner is C-I-O-N. Maybe it's Spanish. So this situation is, I think that this situation is another story and another probability. So it must be a crime site. So on the road, some incident happened. So the policemen put this banner for investigation. So no one's there. It's a very nice weather. I also noticed the banners dark shadow on the road. That's all.
Okay, thank you, Yoshi-san. That's good. That's good observation of the picture. You are very detailed. You have it described from the tiles, from the banner, from the shadow, from the weather, and the color of the tile. So it's good. It's good way of describing a picture. You look at every details. So that is good. And now let's proceed to exercise 2. Read the dialogue with me. And first I will be A, and then you will be B, and then after that we will be switching roles.
Okay.
Okay. I don't think we have any reasons to stay here.
There is. Somebody should keep an eye on things. Therefore, we should stay.
You're probably right.
Yeah, otherwise this whole project could go wrong.
I doubt that. I think everything is off to a good start, just like we planned. I don't think it needs any more supervision.
It's always better to be safe than sorry. Sometimes being careful is the best way to go.
Okay, we'll stay. Okay, now let's switch roles.
Okay, I don't think we have any reason to stay here.
There is. Somebody should keep an eye on things, therefore we should stay.
You are probably right.
Yeah, otherwise this whole project could go wrong.
I doubt that. I think everything is off to the good start just like we planned. I don't think it needs any more supervision.
It's always better to be safe than sorry. Sometimes being careful is the best way to go.
Okay, we stay.
Okay, thank you Yoshi-san for reading that dialogue with me. And now let's proceed to exercise 3, vocabulary review. So please read the following words and then expressions, and then after that try to make a sentence using them.
Okay. To keep an eye on, to look after, watch carefully. You know that I have 3 grandchildren. The most youngest grandchildren is 12. So recently it's easy to spending same time with him. He's just doing the game alone. But when he was infant errors, take care of him is very tired because I had to keep an eye on everything that he did. That's all.
Okay, that's a good, great example. Great sentence example. Okay, next is?
Off to the good start, away to a good beginning. So in Japan, corona disaster still continues, but the life of the people recovering just ordinary life. So with that, there is increasing the people who without mask. So but I think the beginning of the corona disaster operation is off to the good start. I think the new corona disaster is not end this time. Someday they are coming again. So, and we have to learn a lot from nowadays experiences. That's all.
Okay. Okay, that's good, good example with a context, with a very good context. And the last phrase?
Better to be safe than sorry. Better to be careful than full of regret. So recently the world climate is extraordinary. I think the extraordinary become ordinary. So nowadays, now in Japan, there is 3 typhoons approaching concurrently. So about 5 years ago, my hometown special alarm for big typhoons. So and my friend who lives in the bank evacuates just in case. So and sequent development was nothing, but it's better to be safe than sorry. That's all.
Mm-hmm. Okay, good job. Very good, Yoshi-san. It's a very nice sentence structure because some people, they only focus on creating or making a single sentence. So, in order for you to really practice English and practice your speaking skills, your vocabulary, it's nice that you like extend your sentences, widen the context of your sentence, which is good, and that's what you did. So that's nice. And okay, so we are now on the 4th part, exercise 4, comprehension questions. Answer the following questions.
Okay.
For question number 1, are the speakers quarreling?
It's not quarrel. So it's a small argument, or rather their complaint, grumble.
Mm-hmm.
That's all.
Mm-hmm. Okay, that's nice. They are not quarreling. It's just they are like discussing about something, but they are not, because when you say quarreling, it's like you are shouting at each other, something like that. So yeah, that's good. And the second question, what do you think the project is?
You know that this question is very difficult. Before I make my answer, I like to know your opinion.
Oh, okay. For my own opinion, because that single picture, it paints a thousand words. So that picture, probably that new project is they are making this like construction here, or this road development where they uh where they renovated or did something on the floor, something like this, and then they need to look after it, and then yeah, so that's why they put this banner, and then they need to supervise the project, something like that.
No, maybe always that this textbook not concern the picture and themes. So
Mm-hmm.
but I understand you are very a little confused. So that's
Yeah.
why I asked you. This question is so much difficult. So
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I think this project is research of the science, so the secret investigation. They must be gather the very rare case phenomenon, but
Mm-hmm.
there is a special competition, so that they are uh, compete for
Mm-hmm.
which team has
Mm-hmm.
discovered maybe new phenomenon, something.
Uh-huh.
That's all.
Oh. Okay, that's a nice idea about this picture, because like you go beyond the picture, because yeah, a picture can be described in many ways, but that is a good idea. This good idea. The probably that is the project. Yeah. And for number three, do you agree that it's better to be safe than sorry? Why?
Of course, I perfectly agree in this sentence. And 2 years ago, my family installed the alarm system, fire alarm system. So my prefecture, Shiga prefecture, has a regulation. So then there's a subsidy for this installed fire alarm system.
Mm.
That's all.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay, it's better to be safe than really sorry. And how important is supervision?
I told you I used to be a computer programmer, and programmer has a very strict deadline. And we have a team programmers. And each person's programmer concentrates on just self part, not
Mm-hmm.
see the totally making. It's need a breadth of vision. Some person has a totally perspective, everything. So that's why we need a supervision.
Yeah. I believe that is correct and that is right. I agree with you. It's very important. Supervision is very important. And for the fifth question, how are you a cautious person? Why?
Yes, I'm a cautious person. Especially I see my car drive. Car driving
Hmm?
always has a life risk. So we have to always cautious attitude.
Yeah, that's right. We have to be always cautious. And yeah, and that would prevent us from a lot of trouble, from a lot when we are driving, that would prevent us from getting accident, or that would prevent us from any harm. So it's important that we need to be cautious. Okay, so we are now in the last part of the activity, perspective. So now it's time for you to agree or disagree, and then you give me the reason. Okay. For the first statement, being cautious is always good.
I don't think almost good, but not always. So the always being cautious is don't take right risk. So the people sometimes need take a drastic risk, and taking the right risk person improve this world. That's
Yeah. Okay. Me too. I also agree. I also disagree because when you take the right risk, it will lead you to good places. So it takes about taking the right risk and then being cautious at the same time. It's like a balance between the two. And for the last statement, when something starts well, the chances of getting a good result is higher.
Oh, through my experience, this sentence is very right. So I already making a team program. So starting the good start is have a good atmosphere. So and easy to proceed the work. So and has a very good teamwork. So that if they don't start bad, so it's very difficult to keep teamwork. So and that's why this sentence is very right, I think.
Okay, you agree. Okay, that's nice. That's nice. It's when you start well, everything will follow. Everything good will follow, and it will lead to good result. So now we are done with the material, and then before we end, because we still have like 2 more minutes, do you have questions?
May I ask your age?
My age? Okay, can you guess?
23. Yeah, 24.
Oh, you're a good guesser. Yes, I'm 23.
23. So that's a good age. So I envy you are young. So. And I don't married yet.
Yeah, I am still single.
Really? So that you living alone or with your family?
I live with my family. I just graduated year 2022. I took the licensure exam for teachers year 2023, and I passed last May.
And this is to be an English instructor. Your first job or before have another job?
I was a government intern in our local government in our place, and then I work as an ESL teacher, youth leader in our place also, and then most of the time, and also virtual assistant.
And you mean that you work for the local government?
Yes, I worked before.
Office local government work is very good than than the English instructor, I guess.
Probably maybe it depends on the preference, because for me, I don't really like to prepare much and then leave the house and then travel, and then and I find this more convenient because I will just see it, do my classes. I don't need to travel, prepare myself much. So
you need a very free time for you.
That's right. I like to really spend time with myself. Yeah. And my social battery is really not that Hi.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Yeah. So I hope to talk to you again next time, and maybe see you again next time.
Okay. I promise. So the
Yes.
next. Thank you very much.
Okay. Thank you, Yoshi-san. Have a good day. Bye.
You too. Bye bye.